What is up, YouTube? Zach's World WDW. Yes, I am back for another live stream. So, wait for friends to come in. I noticed the camera does look a bit clearer today, so that is wonderful. Although, my hair could be better. Looks a little uneven today, but what are you gonna do? I think I just made it worse too, so... I don't know I'm not sure what's up with that. But, hello friends, thanks for coming in. Oh, oops. I had my phone set to a setting where if I tap my phone like twice, it'll do a screenshot. And apparently my phone thought, it does it all the time, apparently my phone thought I was taking a screenshot, so I just accidentally just took a screenshot of my home screen, so that was quite interesting. But yes, hey Sam, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Make sure. Awesome, all kinds of music. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Christina G, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Now, so the purpose of the stream was to talk about my trip to North Carolina that I took last weekend. Almost a week already. Wow, crazy. But I figured I would let some people come in before we do that. Give that a couple minutes. Christina G, I am enjoying my summer. Got just a little under a month left now. I go back to school, I think the last week of August. So yeah, just a little under a month left. But yeah, I've been having a pretty good summer. Hope everyone else has been having a good summer. Also, all kinds of music. That is awesome. A lot of my viewers said, hey, I live in North Carolina. I thought that was super cool. Apparently, a lot of my viewers live in North Carolina. But if you are just coming in, make sure to smash that like button, as it really does help the channel out. And also, subscribe to the channel if you are new for more streams just like this. Awesome. We'd love to see friends coming in. So make sure, if you are coming in, also make sure to say something in chat so I know that you are here and present. It really is, Christina. I felt like I just started summer break and now I'm more than halfway through it already. This is basically my last summer vacation, so I definitely want to make the best out of it. Saying my video resolution is not adequate. Not sure what that's about. But anyways, Zach living with the magic. Zach, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I figured I would show y'all what I did this weekend. So I will, hopefully this will work. Okay. So I think I put it into a album, hopefully. Must be another album. Okay. Okay, I know what account it was now. Perfect. I have so many Google accounts, I need to get myself straight. I already put photos into this album. Okay, what is going on here? Alright, well, we'll just share what I got. Alright. Awesome. So, this is what I did this weekend. This is a little bit something different, usually something I don't do. But, I figured I would show you what I did. So, right behind me is the Biltmore Mansion, or the Biltmore Estate, that is in Asheville, North Carolina. It was actually very cool. I had never been to it before, although my parents had many years ago, but they decided to take me there. And I'm kind of glad they did, because it was really fun. It kind of reminded me of like a Disney castle. I mean, obviously it wasn't a castle, it was a mansion, but it kind of reminded me of like a Disney type of situation. Let's see. Now, I'm not sure what photos are going to show up, so I do apologize if anything irrelevant does come up. All right, here is a picture of the mansion. It wasn't that far of a walk from the parking lot, but you do have to go down a little path. It's about a 5-minute walk away from the mansion, but it wasn't too bad. Although, as you can tell, it was cloudy all day, and it did rain multiple times while I was there. So I didn't really get to get a picture with the sun out and stuff. It definitely doesn't look like definitely doesn't look as good as it should. Also, I'm not sure. I guess I don't run the fountain when it rains, because the fountain was a nice touch. It was running when I got there, but when I was going to leave and take these pictures, it wasn't. I wasn't sure what that was about. But yes, I did take a tour inside the mansion, and I do have pictures inside the mansion, which is cool. So I have to show y'all those too. Also, I have my handy dandy guide list, so I remember which each room was, so I can give you all the most accurate information. Okay, wonderful. So, I took many pictures. Some of them aren't as good. This was there. So, if you park in the C or D parking lot, you do have to ride a tram, because I guess it's farther away from the mansion than the regular A and B lots were. I was parked in the A lot, so we did not have to take the tram, but I thought the tram looked pretty cool. All right, this was behind where I was taking these pictures from. It's a 3 fountains, which I thought were pretty cool. Also, okay, so this was inside the conservatory within the gardens, because the Biltmore actually has a huge garden too. There's many gardens at the Biltmore, and this is the conservatory, which is their inside garden. I think they were doing a special event right now there. I forget what it was called. Okay, it was called Biltmore's Gardens Railway, so that was pretty cool. They had a train going through the whole garden above. I thought that was pretty cool. But yes, they were also displaying the symbols of the mansion. I forget which one this was. I forgot to take the picture of the sign too. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so this one's actually the conservatory. So I did take a picture of the outside of the conservatory too, so you can see what the outside of the conservatory looks like too. But yeah, this is a model of the conservatory, so that's a little bit of what you'll see. Also, the gardener's cottage. I'm not sure where it is. I did not get to see that, because, like I said, all these are symbols of what's actually located within the Biltmore area. But I did not see this, so I don't know exactly what the garden's cottage is, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is a replica of the Biltmore house. So the mansion itself and we will go inside there shortly after I had to see how many pictures I had left of the garden. So this was what we just looked at. The three fountains that looks and the pathway that looks out to the mansion with a beautiful view. And here's the outside of the conservatory. So yes, like I said, it was pretty rainy there all day. It was cloudy, but it could have been worse. It really could have. It was downpouring when I was inside the mansion, so luckily I didn't get wet then, but it did start raining again after, I think, like an hour after we got out of the house, so that did suck. It rained all the way back to the car, but it wasn't too bad. So yes, this is the outside of the conservatory. Now, this is another gardens right outside the conservatory. I will try, because I also have another one too. Look how wet it is. Like you can tell it got super wet. Okay, which garden was this one? Because there's so many gardens. Okay, so that was the rose garden. So, yes, the rose garden is right outside the conservatory. Pretty cool. Also, Christina, I have never been to the train show at the Botanical Garden, so pretty cool. It sounds familiar. Like it sounds like it would be similar to what I experienced at the Biltmore. Also, another selfie of me in front of the mansion. Then another close-up of the mansion. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of like Disney for some reason. Okay. Another view. This is a panoramic view of the mansion. All right, so these are inside the mansion. However, I will go from start to finish, so it makes more sense. I'll get to those pictures later. All right. So this is the entrance hall. So this is the entrance of the Biltmore. I think it's I thought it was gorgeous. The fountain, the centerpiece, the fountain was was really pretty. As soon as I walked in the mansion, I was in love with it. Although I kind of like mansions like this, like mansions. I like taking tours of like old mansions and gardens and stuff. Yeah. Nope, that was the wrong way. All right, so this was the billiards room. I've heard on the tour that this is where the Vanderbilt men would go to hang out and smoke cigars and stuff, and also play rounds of pool. So yeah, that was cool. The room was huge too, and you'll come to find with all the rooms in the Biltmore, they are pretty big. Another picture of the billiards room. They had models playing pool. Okay, so this is the dining hall. Actually, fun fact, I learned, or my mom told me, that the dining room is the size of my whole house. So how interesting is that? So just think about that. But yeah, the dining hall is huge. Now, I believe the Vanderbilts used to host many guests in their mansion. It wasn't just them. So I forget how many people could fit in the banquet hall at a time, but it was said that breakfast was enjoyed every morning at 9 a.m. and also dinner was served every night at 8 p.m., which I thought was kind of interesting. I thought 8 p.m. was kind of late to be serving dinner, but yeah, super cool. Oh, wrong way. Didn't mean to go that way. Another picture of the banquet hall. And also they had a pipe organ on the second floor of the room, which I thought was absolutely insane. So yes, they used to have a organist come play for them while they ate with their guests. So yeah, that was super cool. Also, another picture of the banquet hall. I'm thinking this is where Vanderbilt himself and his family would eat, and then the guests would eat at the other big table. That's my theory. I didn't hear about anything about that on the tour, but I'm thinking that's what that is about. All right, now this is what was this room? Okay, interesting. Okay, so this was the salon, I believe. Oh no, this was the breakfast room. All right, interesting. So they had two different places to like eat breakfast and dinner. So this was actually the breakfast room. So like I said, the guests would come down at around 9 o'clock in the morning and eat breakfast served to them every morning. I believe the pictures in the room. This painting is a relative of Vanderbilt's. I'm pretty sure it was like, I think the two people were a niece and his aunt. So yes, that was directly behind me. But I was like, oh, there's a glass case behind me, so I did take a picture of those. I'm not sure what all of them are, but I thought it was pretty cool. And also, you can't see it as well, but I believe that it is a painting of Vanderbilt's grandfather. It was either his father or his grandfather. I forget which one it was. Maybe it says in here. No, it doesn't. But I'm pretty sure it was like his grandfather or his father. I forget which one it was. Let's see. What do we got next? All right. So I believe this was the hallway to the music room. So yes, this was just a hallway. Although there was some cool things that you could tell. Like Vanderbilt loved to collect things, apparently. So he had a lot of things scattered throughout the house. Everything was gorgeous. This was a view from the hallway of the Pisgah, I think that's how you say it, mountains of Asheville, North Carolina. The view was absolutely insane. I couldn't believe it. Yes, and then this is the music room. So the music room had a interesting history. Apparently, it was either World War One or World War Two. When the U.S. was trying to keep precious artifacts to the country safe, they moved. They asked the Vanderbilts if they could stash away their stuff in their mansion. So for the longest time, the Vanderbilt's music room housed a bunch of national U.S. treasures that the United States government was trying to hide during the one of the world wars. So I thought that was interesting too. But this eventually never became a music room because this was built after Vanderbilt died. So they never did anything else with it. So it's just a room now. But like I said, they did store priceless artifacts to keep safe during the wars. So you can see some of the. I don't think some of this, I believe, is. I don't know if this was the actual stuff that was in here when they were trying to keep it safe during the war or not. I don't think it was. I think these are just replicas of different things now. But a lot of the stuff in the mansion is original. Not everything is fake. Here is another view from another. So this was. Hold on. I want to get everything right. I don't want to be wrong about everything. So this part of the tour, this took us outside to this amazing balcony where the views were absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't imagine living there. I would be outside looking at that view all day because we stood there for a while because this was a self-guided tour. So you could go at your own pace, and we stood out there for a while and just looked at the view because it was quite insane. Then there's another selfie of me with the mountains in the background. Okay, so we are now in the library. So the library was pretty big. It has 22,000 collections of books in here. So think about that. This library is actually 2 stories, and what I thought was cool, they said on the tour that there was a hallway to the 2nd and 3rd story, so you didn't have to go down to the 1st floor and go to the library, because you'll see in just a second that there is a spiral staircase right there, and that was absolutely beautiful. And you can tell on the roof that there is a painting. I thought that was quite beautiful as well. But yes, this is the main view of the library. And yes, there is a second story where you could. There were so many collections of books in there; it was quite insane. But yeah, I mean, this house was insane. I was blown away. It was crazy. Here's another view of the fireplace. There were so many fireplaces in that house. Like they definitely kept warm back then, that's for sure. Okay, now which room was this one? Okay, so this was the tapestry gallery. Uh, this was where the Vanderbilts kept their collections from like the medieval times, so around like the 1500s. Medieval tapestry is actually something that I like. I love art from like the 1500s and the 1600s. So I did like this room a lot. They said it took almost 10 years to do this piece right here, which I thought was crazy. I couldn't imagine having the patience to do something for 10 years. Like, I don't know if y'all could or not, but I know I couldn't. Then here's another view of the room. They, like I said, they had a bunch of models around the rooms, like acting out what people would do in those rooms. But yes, pretty cool. Here's another good view of the models. There was also a piano in there too, so they must have played music in there too. There was a lot of pianos in that house too, I noticed. So definitely the Vanderbilts were a music type family. All right, now which room was this one? Okay, so this is the second floor living room. So each floor has a living room, believe it or not. It's crazy to think that, but yes, each floor has their own living room. So this is the second floor living room, which houses two paintings. You can't see them very well, but they house the paintings of the Vanderbilt. Wait, what? I don't know, but I believe one was an architect. I think both of them were architects for the mansion because the Vanderbilts did passion the people who worked on the mansion. They definitely didn't. The people that built the mansion did not go unnoticed. So yes, they did. The Vanderbilts asked for the architects to get painted, and yeah, I thought that was super cool. George Vanderbilt seemed like a very cool guy. There's a better picture of the two paintings. I believe this was added in 1909. I think these are family of the Vanderbilts. They came into the mansion and they artists painted them, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is a painting of George Vanderbilt when he was a young child. He used to live in New York when he was a child, so that is him and his family in his house in New York when he was a child. Now, this room is Vanderbilt's room, George Vanderbilt's room. Him and his wife did not share a room. They were separate. But yes, this is George's room. I thought this was some cool lighting. His room was pretty dark. I guess he might have liked his room dark, or it just happened to be dark that day. But yes, pretty cool. Okay, so this is the private quarters. So this is where only the Vanderbilts themselves could go. This was like their own private living room, although they would invite guests or friends back here too as well to hang out and have some hang out and chat and stuff. And also, this is where Vanderbilt's maids and servants would come to get their daily schedules and go over some things. It's pretty cool. I just think this whole house is crazy. Yeah. Okay, so now this is George's wife's room. What was her name? Edith. Okay, Edith. So this is Edith Vanderbilt's room, George's wife's room. Actually, this one had a door leading to somewhere, and when I was looking at the map of the estate itself, I think it's a balcony to the outside. So I'm thinking Mrs. Vanderbilt had her own balcony of the tour or the view of the mountains. So that's pretty cool. I did personally like her room. I'm not sure why. But these beds do look small. However, they said in the tour they really aren't. They're just compared to the size of the room, they do look small. But apparently they are not small at all. Kind of like forced perspective, like Disney does in their attractions, or not even attractions, but a lot of buildings that they do within their parks too. And I just realized I went the wrong way. We apologize about that. Here is another view from a hallway outside of Miss Vanderbilt's room, or Mrs. Vanderbilt's room. My apologies. And here is, what is this room? This is why I had the guide, so I remember which one. All right, so this is their third floor living room. So we are now in the third floor living room. So they, like I said, this was mostly for guests. The third floor was where the guests would sleep in and things such like that. So yes, this was the guest living space. So they could come and do whatever they wanted, read a book, have some tea or whatever. But yes. And now we are getting to the guest bedroom. So I believe the Biltmore hosted over 13 guest bedrooms. So they would have 13 rooms of guests at a time, which I thought was kind of crazy. I think each bedroom housed 2 people. So yes, here is, they had a couple set of sample bedrooms that guests could stay in, but here is what a guest bathroom would look like. Here's another guest bedroom. I guess it just depends on the need you needed, or the type of space you needed while you were staying there. Because, yeah, some rooms had 2 beds. I think some had 1. It just depended what you needed. But here's another guest bedroom. And then here's another one. That is going through a couple. See, there's a master bed, like a king size bed, and then a sleeper sofa. So yes, I guess it just depended on what you needed. Another bedroom, and then this was a hallway. I thought this was like the coolest hallway ever. So this is the stone hallway that leads to the basement, I believe. So yes, super cool. Oops. Yeah, so the basement was home to the indoor bowling alley, as well as something else coming soon in the photo tour. But yes, the Vanderbilts did have their own bowling alley within their mansion, because bowling was a hit at the time during the Vanderbilts' run. So yes, they did decide to put a indoor bowling alley in their house. And actually, since technology wasn't great back then, the Vanderbilts had their own servants pick up the pins to do the, because they didn't have the machines to pick up the pins and put them back in place. So yes, they had servants go down the lane and pick up the pins to start you know what I mean. All right, so this is the dressing room. So yes, the Vanderbilts had dressing rooms in there for guests. I think there was like 13 or something dressing rooms that women could go into and change into their bathing suits, because they had an indoor swimming pool as well. Although it does not run anymore, because when guests were staying there, I think in like the mid 1900s, they noticed because there is a sub basement, there's another basement below that basement, and apparently the sub basement was completely flooded when the pool was turned on. So this pool is no longer in use, because it floods the sub basement. So yes, this pool hasn't been turned on ever since. But yes, the Vanderbilts used to house an indoor swimming pool for their guests. Also, this was the training room. So they had stuff with the things that athletes used at the time to get in shape, or that type of stuff. I noticed these cones. I wasn't sure what what those did. They did talk about it on the tour, but they didn't go too much into detail about it, but I thought that was interesting. And then here is a servant's bedroom. So the Vanderbilts hosted many servants, and they actually did all get their own bedrooms. So that was very nice of the Vanderbilts to do. So yes, each servant had their own bedroom. And they had plenty to offer too in the bedroom. It's not like they were just giving them the most or the least amount of accommodations. They got treated well. Here is the rotisserie kitchen. So this is where they would like cook chicken and that stuff. Then here is the main kitchen. Now apparently this was the most busiest room in the Biltmore house. There was always cooks in there serving up things for the Vanderbilts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And here is a main view of the kitchen. It's pretty big. And all these pots and pans are original. So yes, they did actually use these back then. So I thought that was super cool too. And also they had a elevator. Yes, they had an dumbwaiter. I think that's how you say it, to each room in the house to get food quickly where they needed to be. And I thought that was crazy. Can you imagine having that service? But yes, here's some sinks too. And this is where they kept all the fine china and that such. Then this is the servants' dining room. So the servants did get their own dining room where servants would come and eat dinner and hang out and relax after a long day. A servant's day usually started way early in the morning. Right, right, Zach. That's funny. Yeah. So yes, this is where the servants would go to eat dinner. So yes, their mornings were early. I believe they started like at. That's going to get me copyrighted. Stop that. Although I am very sad about that. I'll talk about that later. But yes, let's move on. So this was many of the pantries within the Biltmore house. It was quite crazy. This was the walk-in refrigerator. So yes, they had a walk-in refrigerator. Here is one of the pantries. I thought that was kind of crazy. Like, look how much stuff is in that room. This is where they would keep things as well, like cast irons and all that stuff. And also they kept some vases and stuff down here too. It's very, very cool. That room was crazy. I can't imagine how much everything is in that room. Now, I'm not sure what that was. But this is the laundry room. So this was like one of the last stops on the tour. But yes, this is the laundry room. Kind of crazy how they used to do laundry back then, because you didn't have washing machines. But yeah, crazy. I'm not sure exactly what this did, but it was super cool. But yes, it was like I believe that was one of the last things on the tour. Yeah, so this was the last room. Let me see what that was. I believe that was the bachelor's ring hallway. So yes. All right. But yes, that's about it for the Biltmore. Here are the pictures outside of the mansion as well. Okay. Yeah. All right. So those are the pictures you've already seen. However, that's not the only thing I did while I was down there. I did visit some state parks while I was there too. So we will go down there. All right. So this was a view on top of Chimney Rock. If you don't know what Chimney Rock is, it is also in Asheville, North Carolina. And you get nice views of the mountains of North Carolina. Now that's, I believe that's Chimney Rock there, so this was a different view. However, it was still super cool. Now this is on top of Chimney Rock. You can go up on the top of Chimney Rock and take pictures. There's some more views from up there. Took many views. That was a whoops. Here's another. This was a panoramic view. Another one. Another selfie of me up there. I didn't like that one. I'm not sure why I kept that one. I'm actually going to delete that one. Alright. Me and my family. The fam. Okay, here is from the opera box. So it's not actually an opera box. I'm not sure why they called it that. But yes, this one's on top of the opera box. Still provided amazing views. You didn't go up as high as you did on Chimney Rock, but still provided many views. Also, another selfie of me in the opera box. So the opera box was pretty tiny. I did have to like duck the whole time because I almost like 6 foot, if not 6 foot. So yeah, I had to crouch down. So this was the cave leading to the elevator to go up to the top of Chimney Rock. I thought this was pretty cool. This was like my favorite part. It felt so like cool in there. Oh, and it was kind of hot that day, so it did feel nice. But yes. And this is actually another cave that you could go down. You had to crouch to get down there too, but that's pretty far down there. You can't tell, but that cave was pretty big. And apparently it's home to some bat. I didn't see any bats, but yes, apparently that is a home to some bats. Now this, I forget what this was, but this provided more views too of the mountains. Then this was what was this? I forget what it was. Hickory something. I forget what it was. Maybe it was Hickory Falls. I think that's what it was called. But this one was my favorite out of the whole tour at Chimney Rock. I think I do have some video, if it'll load. Yeah. Y'all can't hear that. I don't think I turned on audio for screen share. But yes, another view from the Hickory Falls. And here's a picture of me looking at the Hickory Falls. You probably saw this on my Instagram. But that reminds me, if you are not following me on Instagram, this is a reminder to do that. If you do want to keep up with me when I'm not streaming, you can follow me on Instagram at ZachsWorldWDW_, or on Twitter at ZachsWorldWDW. And remember, if you are liking the stream, remember to help me out and remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. All right, let's continue this tour. All right, so this was on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It was, like I said, it was like raining that day too. It rained all weekend, so that sucked. But yeah, you'll see a lot of more blurry pictures, but that's because it rained all weekend. But yes, this was a bridge on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So some views of the mountains not very good because, like I said, it rained. This was one of the tunnels. And then this was a look from Bad Fork Valley. Like I said, I didn't get out of the car because it was raining. But it was nice. It was very, very nice. Oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know if it was on or not. Okay, I think some other views. The Blue Ridge Parkway does provide many views, so we'll see a bunch of views on here. But yes, just look at these mountains. They're so pretty. And this was Looking Glass Falls. This one was personally my favorite out of the both of the falls. You probably saw this on my Instagram as well. Pretty cool. This one's my favorite picture. One of my favorite pictures out of the whole trip. But I think that might be it. So I will make sure to stop that. But yeah, I had a pretty fun weekend. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that little tour that I had. But yeah, other than that, what has everyone been up to? Maybe I will okay. There's my phone. Y'all want to play a round of Kahoot? I do have still has some Kahoots that we can play that we haven't played before. Yeah, let's just play around a Kahoot. I will mention it on my story so I can get more people to come if they want to come play or not. But yes, I will get a Kahoot started for us. Favorites. All right. Oh, Crystal, nice to see you. Yes, I did have a great weekend. I hope you've been doing good too. I noticed that you've been out traveling too. All right. Let me get the screen shared. All right, and we are good to go. So if you do want to join in, I will put the Kahoot link in chat. All you have to do is go to kahoot.it and then put in the game code that you see on the screen. Yeah, I noticed you were in Charlotte. You were about only 2 hours away from me. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Yeah, I hope to see you soon. Talk to you soon. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, okay. I remember what I was doing now. I've realized I forgot to share my stream out on Twitter, so let me go do that. Also, I do apologize for not streaming yesterday. Wasn't really in the mood yesterday. Kind of having an off day, although I'm here now, so glad to be streaming today. But did y'all see the news the other day about stuff returning and also leaving Disney World in the near future? So if you don't know, Disney announced the other day that Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever will be doing their last performances come the end of September, and they will be leaving forever. I'm very sad about Happily Ever After, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little shocked by the news about Happily Ever After, but I'm hoping the new Disney Enchantment will do it justice, which I'm thinking it probably will, because we don't get projections on Main Street yet. So at least we will get that. All right. I will let y'all have time to come in for play, just in case anyone wants to come in. However, if you do end up wanting to play and we have started, no fear. The game code will always be at the bottom of the screen, and you just put that in and put your name in, and you'll be put in the game. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. Well, there appears to be a quiet crowd tonight. Okay. So I did hear that both Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor and Beauty and the Beast live on stage will also be returning very soon. I'm very happy to see that. Although I thought originally that Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor wasn't going to come back, but it is apparently. So good for it. It's personally not one of my favorite shows. I know, boo, Zach. But a lot of the audience participation shows aren't my favorite because I am socially awkward. So yeah, those shows aren't usually my favorite. But I mean, good for it. I'm glad it came back. But I am excited about Beauty and the Beast live on stage because that Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. So I'm very excited to see it come back. Yeah, true, Zach. Very, very, very true. Although, I'm thinking it's just going to be you and me tonight, Zach. Or you and I. Because we appear to have a short crowd tonight. The Kahoot, oh my gosh, Kahoot music is a bop. Really, really is. I could vibe to it all day. All right, I'm gonna give this like 5 more minutes, and then if it's just still you and I, Zach, we will go. We will go on. We move on through the through the joys and through the fears. I thought maybe it was tears. I don't know. Been a long time since I've watched Elimination, so I forgot what the lyrics were. Now, hold on. I realized it said I left. Do. Yeah, I think it's just us tonight, Zach. Not sure why he isn't saying my video resolution is not adequate. Pretty sure it's fine. Andrew, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. No, I did not. I wasn't in the Charlotte area. I was about 2 hours out. But no, I did not get the chance to go to Carowinds, although I do want to go to Carowinds sometime in the future. No problem, Zach. No problem. Take your time. Alright, that was weird. Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get this started. So, Zach, I hope you are good to go on your end. Yes, I will go ahead and get this started. So this type is Pixar movies. Although the answer should be, yeah, that's what I thought. Syndrome. All right. Do. Yes, Bonnie. I personally like Pixar movies, so I've grown up on Pixar, so I probably will know a lot of these. Yes. Mike and Sully did meet in college, and that was the whole premise of Monsters University. If you remember, I know that movie wasn't received very well as the regular Monsters Inc. movie, but it was okay. I actually don't remember. I actually don't remember that one. I remember WALL-E, but I don't remember the answer to that one. For some reason I thought it was Riley. Huh, interesting. Dude, nice one, Zach. I don't remember much from The Incredibles. That was not one I watched often. I want to say I don't remember that, Zach. Yeah, yep, I remember that. They're going the short route now. These are shorts. All right. All right, now they're getting opinionated. Cars too. What the heck? I've never seen Cars. Wasn't my favorite franchise either. I don't remember much from The Incredibles. Like I said, I don't remember much from Cars, so. Cars and Incredibles weren't my favorites. Yeah, refresh on like Brave and stuff. I haven't watched those in forever. Oops. I know. I saw that was. This person had a little bit of humor when they were creating this one. But yes, I hope y'all had a good time. Although I think I'm going to end here. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your night. And remember, if you want to keep up with me when I'm not streaming, you can follow me on Instagram at ZachsWorldWDW_ and on Twitter at ZachsWorldWDW. And remember, if you did like the stream, remember to help me out. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new for more streams just like this. And I go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, make sure to come back next Wednesday. And remember to also change your notifications to all, so you will always get a notification when I am live streaming. But until then, I hope you all have a magical rest of the week. And good night, everyone.